This keynote, EDI in the workplace, the employer focus, is really looking at the idea of inclusive leadership. Now, also the term inclusive leadership is like, it's been so overused, right? And what this looks at is, what is the role of leadership within this journey? We all know, right? Everyone talks about the fish rots from the head and change needs to start from the top, and that leadership casts the long shadow on culture. All of this is true. In this conversation, I kind of start looking at what are some of these skill sets in order to drive this inclusion. For me, one of the big ones is decision making, or inclusive decision making. How leaders make decisions, because that's all organizations are, right? Our decisions made on decisions, blah, blah, and they pass down. How do we start making more inclusive decisions from a leadership perspective? So it really looks at that leader and says, okay, how do we start increasing and looking at our decision-making matrix so we can start making more inclusive decisions, or rather decisions that start bringing out and fostering a more inclusive culture for all the benefits of diversity and inclusion that are famed to be achieved through this process, right? So it really looks at the idea of leadership. And remember, it's not only for leaders per se. Leadership is also a capability. It's a really, really wonderful talk, bringing in the elements of unconscious bias, bringing in the elements of decision making, and of course the other inclusive leadership skill sets.